problem with their lineup right now is the best thing that their team does is they just 5-man and run at you.
It could also be a good game for Phantom Lancer, but they go with Jug.
Jug traditionally played a lot against them
here. The draft, the second game. I'm looking towards MSS, I think, for this one. He's got to give us one of those crit-like performances that helps carry EG from the Wind Ranger. And, well, you are.
Oh.
Got 3 heroes on him here.
And does have a setup here if they want to use the Impale from Schofield. Thinking about it, chasing it out, tempting fate, goes for the spin. You need to rage at some point or you're just going to give up your life. First blood, carry on carry. And Hector takes it.
Yeah, had the feast already skilled up there, so the tips come through, didn't have a play. And tried his little dance, but to no avail. Schofield not even wasting the mana on the guy, just his tip.
Well, that's certainly a way to start this one out for Infamous, and they also able to trade off bounty runes 2 apiece. We will have a short
round relatively early this game.
We'll see what ends up happening with that one, but yeah, the ET always a force to be reckoned with in these tri-lane situations. Get a ton of damage, nice little chunk of armor, but does need to be careful. Now with Hector moving in, they have the spin available, but good shackle shot, gonna keep him alive for the moment, but Highlight Eye sticks around, ends up going down. They trade their life for the kill onto Hector.
Yeah, that's not first blood or anything either, so not gonna be worth it there for Infamous. And MSS, and you are basically just full mana and health right now after that.
Yeah, and
the lane's gonna be pushing far away from him here by the looks of it.
Yeah. Well, and I guess that kind of works. If you can't bring the ET into the lane, maybe that was the idea all along. As Schofield gonna take some damage, a 2-person Impale, but I do believe this is still gonna be the next assassin falling.
Yeah, Pilot Eye with all that damage, looking to put some on a Whisper there too. Already has the aura. Ultimate punch, then now we're going to get a rotation here. Obviously no way for him to cancel that TP, so MSS and Schofield going to mirror each other down to that bottom lane. As Hector is pretty low here, has 2 points, or rather has the point in spin at level 2, as well as the crit, so no real concerns here. Salve does get canceled. Okay, MSS going to trade 90 mana for some regen there onto Hector.
And now, maybe going to trade his life away as Hector eats his way through the trees. Schofield there with the stun afterwards. Actually manages to hit onto both.
Yeah,
Snaky.
He tried. He tried to get the tomato clap there for the kill.
Not quite in time, and Whisper in the meantime up top gets pummeled, but there is going to be a salve. He'll back up. The lane we haven't talked about all that much. CCNC kind of giving the business to Chris Luck here.
You gotta like the tips for Whisper. I mean, he took them all the way to the end there, right? For that drunken brawler in the south.
Yeah. Unsurvivable.
Yeah, that mid lane is OD, right? He's in the mid lane. Life's good. Kunkka no longer having the annoying denies for the Tidebringer, so it's mostly just a harassing tactic, and OD always going to have a good time in these melee matchups.
We'll see still if Chris Luck can get something out of it, as UR continues to farm. Facing off against Whisper. A lot of damage out, but the Drunken Brawler hit. Oh,
yeah. All right. He played the numbers on that one.
I mean, that's a 50% dodge chance, so leave it at that. CCNC trade hits here. Chris Luck going to throw out the Torrent afterwards if he wants to. Schofield moving into position and actually going to make this rotation work out. The Impale comes through, and this is a huge kill if they can find it. CCNC in trouble, and Schofield takes him down.
Yep, couldn't find anything with the salve there, so great rotation. Usually it's the OD.
Wounds now.
I mean, clearly Whisper's having fun. I don't know about anyone else.
Now you get the bounty.
This guy's tipping, getting bounties.
Oh, the chase down for the kill onto Schofield. Hector needing to back out here. And it will be a trade-off of 2 bounty runes apiece, as Whisper was capable of picking up both.
I know China calls Lifestealer the dog, and Whisper, he's taking him for the walk. And we got the power shot. Oh, he's got Shackle off the catapult too.
Oh,
too early.
Yes, misses the chance, misses the power shot, misses everything. And now the Torrent, but they get the kill. The boat's coming afterwards. CCNC not going to get hit by it.
They tried to go for it without it, right? Because ideally, you'd like to save it for when he respawns. Maybe get a secondary attempt with the Sanities, but was forced to use it there. Fighting for his team, and he is on one of these non-GPM heroes, so the sentry count might be a little lower.
And trying to get a ward placed down, but Stinger already there up front and center, and now Chris Luck able to make the rotation over. They'll find the follow-up kill onto Pylai Die before he gets those wards down. Brewmaster over and over again, and in the meantime, Whisper needing to head on back a couple of times.
Here comes that arcane room bottom.
Looking for it. Boat, it's going to connect. Nice combination out onto Snake King. Can they bring him down in time, though? Looking like the answer is yes. As they get one more punch from Chris Luck. And now looking for MSS, but not going to find it. Still, that rotation, so key.
He did get on me under the tower. Yeah. So Hector really went for it there, but MSS shrugging it off easily.
Now Whisper getting chased down a little bit with CCNC nearby. They do have the Primal Split if they need to use it, but it doesn't look like they want to commit for that. Instead, just going to TP away with the Brewmaster as Newbee pick up the kill onto that Oracle. Out by the ward that was just dewarded now by Stinger. Have an inkling that that's where they were at. And that does mean that Infamous likely looking to try and do the tower trade-off that we've seen so many times. Snake King just going to run down the Schofield Nyx Assassin, and should be a kill yet again. Snake King able to pick it up with the Purification.
Yeah, no real chance there unless he managed to get himself level 6, but not. But how close is Chris like? Oh, he's just far away. Maybe with the setup.
Moving in. MSS wanting to interrupt the Tidebringer. Can come out in a second with the Torrent already down. This OD in a lot of trouble, but a nice shackle not looking like it's quite going to be enough. The Ghost Ship is going to land, almost find the kill, and Whisper comes in for the finish.
Just inside the sleep. He's awake. He got up early. Gonna get in there for the clap. Fantastic game so far. Fantastic day so far for Whisper, really. I think truly.
Get the Astral, should be able to get the Spike Carapace out of this one as they get the walk away, still living through it. Stomp's going to connect there onto one. Four-step though, keeping the Oracle alive. And now the chase forward does not lend itself to any more kills. So Infamous, again, able to get out that many casualties.
I like how CCNC Astral Sim, it just runs. I would tend to agree. I don't think I'd lean that hard.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that Solar Crest on Snake King first. Then I'm all in.
I mean, it feels really good that he can just walk in and do this and not be that worried. And all the Spike Carapace out, but they have the X already used.
He's pumping. He's thinking about the hammer.
Himself, but waited for that Astral to wear off, and then they're going to have the boat land down on top of the CCNC afterwards. Whisper still trying to control several. A really good stomp, though, there onto a couple of it. The Shackle manages to land, so that Nyx Assassin dropping very low, but the Spike Carapace afterwards keeps him alive. Stinger manages to find the Invis room, but still will be run down by UR as they do get the ultimate off. A three-person Torrent, but where's the damage? They don't have anything left in the tank right now from Infamous as Stinger manages to heal back up.
The short TV from Snake King, too.
And they're all away. The
level 1 D-Gen.
Want to take down Chris Luck. Stinger's still dodging around UR. Pops the rage to find the kill. But in the end, it's kind of just a weird little trade-off there.
If you take that much time and that ends up saving your Kunkka, you are completely fine with that, I am sure, as the Oracle player. And
well, Schofield scouting out all of Newbee, the spin, and then the TP away from Hector. Does not want to take part in this anymore.
Yeah, but him leaving just completely ditches Schofield. Like, there's no concern of, all right, well, if he TP'd out, they're probably not fighting us.
Yeah.
I think we can take our free pick off here. In the bottom, CCNC getting very aggressive onto Whisper. The thing you always want is attack speed buffers, if you can, right?
Oh, the splitter, that was nice.
Yeah, so that makes it so he can't TP right there.
And we'll be able to still finish the TP out, but really heads up play from Hector not to just spin TP immediately.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map, though, they did get another kill. The way out of the fights, and now they have that bash too, right? We were talking about these answers that they needed to spin TP.
And Chris Luck again caught. Do they have any save coming in from him? Looking for it. The disarm already there, and now he's used the Astral. Gonna potentially, no, the Storm, just turn it back around, but they able to get the wake up afterwards because of the Astral damage. Now Schofield looking for the follow-up, trying to get out Snake King. You're going to be able to get the Omni Slash off, just blows up high. Not necessarily the greatest of targets, but maybe they can turn onto the rest of them. The Torrent lands onto CCNC right as he's coming out of it, trying to walk away. The turnaround there with the Ensign, and it's not going to be quite enough, though, as they find another kill. Disarm, runaway, but Whisper has him in his sight. Another round there of the Astral Imprisonment as they find themselves 3 dead from Infamous. But maybe they can find out CCNC. Not going to happen. They catch Whisper, and they kill him as well.
Very nicely played from Newbee there. A messy fight coming out there, and all kinds of lines being drawn from both teams. It looks standing up ahead of themselves. They're not exactly sure where they're moving.
Behind enemy lines, Stinger going to be the one left to die. And now the rest of Infamous going to try and evacuate the area, as it looks like they will manage to escape.
Oh, well, oh man. Okay, he did spin. MSS was coming in there. I don't know if he'd off with a blink. MSS has the dust. Is he feeling it?
Well, he could be. Oh God, Schofield Oh god, no, the courier spotted him. Now they walk back the other way. He's just been dead a war off. Oh no, they catch out the Nyx assassin, and Schofield looking like he might go down, although Chris Luck may be here to save his buddy or at least find the kill on the Pi.
Okay.
So they get one in return, and as long as this Kunkka escapes, someone's, but no, they find the Jug up on the top side. The Banish comes out, but do they have anything for him afterwards? Well, Hector,
he doesn't have TP though.
saving it, saving the spin, just trying to run. Healing ward already taken down, taking away that hit as Snaking runs in. Whisper, they drop the ultimate right onto his face, and now Whisper needing to run away as well. He is caught and gonna be under control, even though the ulti's going. This man is going to likely go in the grave afterwards, as this duration not going to be enough. Their body blocking the Earth Panda. The next level play coming out, as Infamous will lose their off-laner to boot.
Tries to go for the big save play there, but CCNC catches them with the pickoff. All these item pickups from Newbee, exactly what they needed to try and shut.
Not bad, but chase forward now as they will kill off the Nyx. Does have buyback, so they'll have the full roster in just about 10 seconds if they can hold out that long, which we'll see if Newbee want to go for another set of racks.
Yeah, not a lot of game when you're down like 800. CCNC is though.
Chasing, looking, Hex is out, and with that,
He's
going to
almost
be
out.
one dead. Schofield is going to fall. Stinger tries to run away, does have the TP out, but is it going to be broken in time? Can they get him? The Banish comes out at the last second, and this Oracle 2 will die. This Infamous continue to lose one by one.
Chris Luck is here near MSS and Snaking. Oh, bash. Nope, not going to get it. Gets it on the creep right after, of course. And Observer having to work extra hard here because they're going on players all over the map. Very helpful.
Hector goes for the TP away, and oh no, he didn't get it in time! Dead for 80 seconds. Oh, he moved off to the left before he spun TP'd.
Is that what it was?
It looked like it.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the TP or the spin. Either way, something went wrong, right? Cancel the TP as he obviously wasn't going to BKB. He had no idea he was there.
The Shackle lands. They do have the Primal Split afterwards if they want to use it. Whisper still trying to run and buy his team a little bit more time, but this Brewmaster is going to fall. Does have buyback.
Very nicely played there from MSS. Guarantees a simple fight inside the base. They didn't really gain too much more out of it, but easy stuff here so far for Newbee as
Soul Blade have a lot of mana though, which is one problem.
that's what the Aegis is for.
Yeah,
That's fine.
So the buyback comes from the Brewmaster. CCNC going to be controlled. The Impale coming through on a 3, but there's no follow-up. Nothing else after the fact. They throw out the Taunt, but the Rage is there, and the Sanity's Eclipse laid down from CCNC, killing off the Nyx assassin. They buy back on him as well, so 2 buybacks so far. Hector's still controlled, but not too bad. Whisper going to get his ultimate off afterwards as CCNC gets healed back up again by that Omni Knight. MSS in the backlines throwing out those Shackle shots. The Omni Slash bouncing back and forward, but the cheese comes from CCNC. Another Taunt with the lifted point simultaneously. Ywar is dropping somewhat low, but they managed to find that Shackle again. A second round, and Hector going to die. No buyback at all. Newbee have done it as GG is called.
Very clean team fights out of Newbee. Pretty much after the 20-minute mark. It felt like Infamous, if you look at that graph, they're not going to have a whole lot of flips in their favor, right? Those kills, it's a lot of red. It's all red. They painted the town there from Newbee.